Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw, and we are 2 weeks away from fully loaded, and we've got a stacked card here tonight as Monday Night Raw comes live from San Antonio, Texas. Let's get into tonight's action. And Raw is kicking off with singles action as Oni Lorcan being accompanied by Danny Burch. You see Oni there on your camera on the screen. Takes on one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso. This match coming from a couple of weeks ago when Burch and Oni beat the Usos in tag team action. That has made Oni and Danny the #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. They will get their tag team title shot at fully loaded against the Usos, as you see, making their way to the ring, Jimmy and Jay. Tonight it will be Jay in action. Of course, as I was mentioning, Lorcan and Burch own a victory over the Usos, so they will get their shot at those Raw Tag Team titles at fully loaded. But we're getting a little teaser, a little taste of what has come at fully loaded here tonight as Jey Uso goes one-on-one with Oni Lorcan. To kick things off here on Monday Night Raw, and Burch and Lorcan already have momentum going into that tag team title match in tag team action. Can they get the momentum in singles action here tonight? Or will Jey Uso get the job done? Is the Oni Lorcan in one corner, Jey Uso in the other. Of course, Danny Burch and Jimmy Uso are at ringside. The bell has rang and Oni Lorcan going straight to work with those chops going straight at Jey Uso. Jey in trouble as Lorcan just working over Jey. And a big German suplex by Jey Uso. And now working the back of Oni Lorcan is Jey. Is Jey going up to the top rope? What has Jey got planned here? Big diving headbutt on Oni Lorcan. Goes for the cover. One count only. Not enough to keep Oni Lorcan down, but that knee may, because Oni Lorcan may be knocked out. And Lorcan again, kick to the back. And another big kick. And look at Danny Burch. Jey Uso, I don't know if he was distracted or if he turned his attention to Danny Burch. But he looked away, but it was Jey still in control. Goes for a whisper in the wind, misses. And Oni Lorcan trying to headbutt the post to fire himself up, but Jey Uso cutting him off. Lorcan now out the back. Big takedown. And a boot to the midsection. Oni Lorcan. Big power bomb. And now going to work on the knee. And now working over Jey Uso. Oni Lorcan firing up. Going to work on the arm, trying to maybe injure and take out Jey Uso before the tag team title match in 2 weeks. As Oni in the corner, setting up for something. What has Oni Lorcan got planned? Oni, blockbuster reversed by Jey Uso into the backdrop, goes for the cover. 1 count. And a big right hand by Jey. Now it's Jey in the corner, setting Oni up for the big super kick. Lorcan maybe out. Jey Uso not going for the cover, going to work on the leg. And now going up top, he's going for that Uso splash. Yes, he is. Connects, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso gets the victory and picks up a bit of momentum for the Usos going into their title defense against Burch and Lorcan. As you see Jey Uso celebrating tonight's victory. And only lurking a bit disappointed, you see him there. If I wasn't able to get the job done, but will him and Birch be able to get the job done in the title match? We'll find out at Fully Loaded. And Raw continues on with women's division action as Liv Morgan returns to action. She made her return to Raw last week after missing a couple of weeks, after being attacked by Charlotte Flair after their match at Warzone. And speaking of the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan returning, attacking Charlotte last week, and Flair out for revenge. What is Charlotte doing? She's just standing there waiting for Liv. And now Liv sees Charlotte, and Charlotte locking up, going after Liv Morgan. This feud between these two continuing on. Long history between Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair, going all the way back to Judgment Day, where Liv Morgan was defeated by Flair, but she got her hand on the rope and the referee missed it. Got her rematch at Warzone. Post-match, Charlotte continued to beat down Liv Morgan. Liv then returned last week, getting revenge on Flair, and Flair ain't gonna let it end like that. She's not gonna let Liv have the last laugh. And now just going to work with those knees to Liv Morgan is Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte gets caught with the Hurricane Rana, though. Liv fighting back. Liv trying to take control, just beating down on Charlotte. You gotta believe WWE management ain't gonna let it end like this. WWE management need to put a stop to this somehow, some way. As Charlotte Flair taking out the knee of Liv Morgan. And now Raw main event time, as it's time for business. As we await the arrival of the first competitor in this match. It's none other than Montel Vontainius Porter, MVP. And we've seen MVP in this on Raw before, but he's always been in the corner of the almighty Bobby Lashley. This is the first time seeing MVP in the ring. And this match has huge importance. So 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, the main event, then newly crowned United States Champion Karrion Kross was defeated by Bobby Lashley. That means the management then decided to make Bobby Lashley the number one contender for the United States Championship, and he'll get his shot at the upcoming Fully Loaded pay-per-view. And here we are tonight. MVP, of course, the business associate of Bobby Lashley, in action against Karrion Kross, trying to do a bit of damage and take out Kross before Sunday, or before Fully Loaded, do a bit of damage. And WWE management have decided not only are they going to ban Bobby Lashley, they're going to ban Scarlett Bordeaux from ringside. No Scarlett in the corner of Karrion Kross here tonight. No Lashley in the corner of MVP. And not only is this match MVP trying to take out Kross before Sunday, or before Fully Loaded, if Karrion Kross is victorious, he'll get to choose the stipulation for Fully Loaded. If MVP is victorious, Bobby Lashley will get to choose the stipulation for the United States Championship match at Fully Loaded. So huge importance for that United States Championship in this one. Of course, the belt is not on the line, but can this help decide the fate? And there you see the United States champion, two-time United States champion Karrion Kross, I should add. Originally winning it in a triple threat, defeating Mustafa Ali to take Cedric Alexander's United States Championship. Cedric would then regain the championship from Kross, and then once Kross got his rematch, would once again defeat Cedric for the championship at Warzone. Then he would lose to Lashley the next night on Raw, and that is what put Lashley at the top of the line. As you see, MVP in one corner, Kross in the other. Main event time here on Raw. The bell has rang, and we are underway as Kross just going to work on MVP. Goes for the cover early. 1, 2, and MVP gets the shoulder up. And as I mentioned during the entrance, the winner of this will get to choose the stipulation. Well, if MVP wins, Lashley will choose his stipulation. If Kross wins, he chooses the stipulation. As MVP now getting worked over by Karrion Kross. Kross in complete control, just dominating. And you gotta believe Bobby Lashley isn't probably enjoying watching this scene. That Kross is in control, and Kross could be the one to pick the stipulation. But MVP, showing his experience, fighting back with a knee. Now working over the back across is MVP, Montel Porter in control now. Setting Kross up on the ropes and just unloading with right hands. Irish whip into the lariat. And now MVP mounted left-handed punches, just rocking Karrion Kross. And now working the arm, trying to take out the power of Kross. And now Kross rolling over, takes control of MVP. And now stomping away, working the leg. And a big kick by Kross. And now Karrion Kross going up top. Big King Kong knee drop. 1, 2. MVP gets the shoulder up. And now working the back. And a Saito suplex. And what is this? Is that Cedric Alexander, the former United States champion? What is Alexander doing? We mentioned Kross took the championship from Alexander. But what is Alexander getting involved in this matchup? He's got a steel chair and nails Karrion Kross. And Cedric Alexander just hits Karrion Kross with that steel chair, and MVP crawling for the cover. Referee makes the count 1. Karrion Kross kicking out at 1. Showing that he is dominant. It's going to take a lot more than one chair shot to put him down. Now Kross fighting back. But MVP setting him up into the ropes. And again unloading with those shots to the midsection Irish whip. Followed up by the clothesline, taking the head off of Kross. And Gus to drop the knee, but Kross rolling out of the way. Now Karrion Kross missing with the chops. MVP slips out the back, going to the knee of Kross. And now Karrion Kross blocked by MVP. MVP reloading with the right hands. And now stomping away on Karrion Kross. Kross rolling over. Now carrying Cross. Cross jacket locked in. Submission hold locked in. MVP nowhere to escape. Nowhere to go. And MVP taps. Even with interference from Cedric Alexander, Karrion Kross gets the victory over MVP. That means Kross gets to set the stipulation for the United States Championship title defense against Bobby Lashley at Fully Loaded. And Kross ends Raw with the win. And that is all we've got time for this week on Monday Night Raw. Tune in Friday for SmackDown. Tune in next Monday for more Raw. And we'll see you then.